Hey everybody, and welcome back to It's Only Food with Chef John Politte. Today we're going to be showing you how to make a mushroom and cheese omelet. Cue the music. Alright, well thanks so much for watching us today here on It's Only Food with Chef John Politte. If this is your first time watching, do me a favor and go down and click that little subscribe button right down there and then hit that notification bell to be notified each and every time I upload new content. Alright, well you clicked on this video to have me show you how to make a mushroom and cheese omelet. So let's head into the kitchen and see what our ingredients are here. First of all, we're going to start out with about 3 eggs. We're going to have our mushrooms, of course. We got some oyster, shiitake, and cremini mushrooms right here. About 1/3 cup of olive oil. We're going to split that up between the cooking of the omelet and the cooking of the mushrooms. About 3/4 cup of shredded Parmesan cheese. I got 1 clove of garlic, pictured here as a whole bowl, but we're just going to use a clove of that. Well, those are our ingredients, so let's head into the kitchen and start cooking this omelet. Alright, I've got these mushrooms. They're already sliced. They came packaged that way. With the oyster mushrooms, I just want to kind of clip off those stems there because they tend to be just a little bit tough, and then maybe just kind of rough cut these so they're not in one part of the omelet. That big piece of mushroom would have been stuck in one part of the omelet, so I'm going to spread these out when they saute too as well. So the rest of these are cut. Then I'm going to take our garlic, because we're not using that whole bulb like I showed you. We're just going to use just the little bit to add a little bit of flavor and fragrance into this sauteed mushrooms here. So that's what we've got for our garlic right there. And of course we'll add salt and pepper to it while it cooks. Let's head over to our pans and start doing this. We're going to add about 2/3 that oil, just enough to cover up the bottom of the pan. Start adding our mushrooms. Yeah, I got that sizzle going right when we in it. Now it seems like a lot of mushrooms for one omelet, but these are going to shrink just a little bit as they cook, as we all know. And they're also going to sweat out a little bit of liquid. So, got these on there. Hit it with a little salt and pepper. And they're about almost done. I'm going to hit that garlic in there. Add a little fragrance. We'll turn this down just a little bit while we go and do our eggs over here. Alright, gonna crack our eggs. 1, 2, 3. And we'll just whip these up. I'm going to set these to the side. We're going to turn our pan on to get it hot. We're going to turn our burner on, get that pan hot. Meanwhile, I've added the garlic to these mushrooms. As I'll show you, Added the garlic to the mushrooms right there. These mushrooms have reduced. Now that I've got that fragrance in there, boom, I'm going to turn it off and let it just sit there and blend in. Meanwhile, we're back to our pan, the rest of our oil. Let the oil get hot. Remember, oil is for heat transference, for flavor, and to keep things from sticking. So we got our eggs in and beaten. Give it one more whip. There we go. Add your eggs. Turn your heat down just a touch if it's over boiling. You don't want to burn the outside of that omelet. Nothing worse than a charred looking omelet after it's been cooked. So we're going to take it and we're going to start folding in the edges and letting the raw egg come to the outside, as you see here. Keep pushing the outside to the middle to let the raw egg hit the pan. And keep it on a steady medium heat so you're not burning the egg that's already cooked while you're introducing the raw egg to the heat. Make sure you use a really good non-stick pan, or you're using enough oil to keep it from sticking. Get some of that in there underneath there. You continue to do this until you've got pretty much no more raw egg on top, and then you're going to do, you back out, you're going to do the flip. I mean, that's why you don't want enough raw product on top, because you don't want to flip it and go all up on the top of your oven and on your floor and everything else. If you don't get it all the way around, you just kind of bounce it until it does. I'm going to hit the heat off right now because that's where I want it to be. We're going to put our fillings right down the middle here with the handle. Let me close back in again here. And I want to put the ingredients right along with the handle, just like we have in other ingredients, because then when you go to plate it up, it'll be directly in the center when it folds over. So let me grab a plate. Oh, I gotta add the cheese first. Good thing my cat reminded me of that. I'm gonna put about half this cheese inside. Now I'm gonna plate it up. Let me grab a plate here. Alright. Remember, you wanna just take, you don't wanna touch the pan. Let me back out again. You don't wanna touch your pan to your plate, because in restaurants, especially because these pans get a lot of use, you're probably doing 200 omelets in the morning, and your pans tend to get a little bit of that carbonite on the bottom, and it'll go on the plate, and that looks pretty bad when you're a customer out there. But you want to just kind of take it and then use your pan to flip that over. There is your perfectly plated omelet. Round part on the round part of the plate. You don't ever want to flip it to where the round part's in the middle. That throws off all the balance and everything of the presentation. I'm going to add some more cheese to the top of this. We're going to melt it a little bit, add some toast to it, plate it up, take some beautiful pictures of it. Well, it's already plated. We're going to take some gorgeous pictures of it for Instagram, Facebook, all that social media goodness. I'm going to throw those pictures in the timeline with some really groovy music, and then we're going to come back and we are going to taste this. So enjoy the music, enjoy the pictures. Alright, well there it is. I had a little green onion on there for a little color, salt and pepper, one piece of 12 grain toast and some grapes for a garnish. Really looks beautiful, smells fantastic. The cheese in there too smells really good melted. We're going to set up our camera over here and do our tasting shot. Alright, here's our omelet. Get a little shot of the inside there. Hopefully that's focusing, because I really can't tell from here. But beautiful, beautifully cooked omelet. Give it a taste here, see what we got. Gotta try one more. A lot of things going on in there. Now, I didn't use a softer cheese like a mozzarella or a Swiss or cream cheese or something like that, because I was thinking to use a Parmesan because it's got a nutty flavor, and the texture of the creaminess of the cheeses would have kind of been the same as the creaminess of the mushrooms, because right now with those mushrooms cooked down like that, they are kind of creamy. They've got a woody taste to them, but they've got like the texture. It's kind of creamy, and I think that cheese would kind of given away the star of the show is the mushroom, not the cheese, as far as I'm concerned. So I used a different cheese, a harder cheese, that would would be a total contrast opposite of what we're trying to do with the mushrooms. So that did work well. I got that garlic in there. You can taste that. The salt and pepper brings out all that flavor and everything. The omelet's nice and cooked. It's no color on it at all. It's yellow like it's supposed to be. I can't stand seeing pictures of omelets and eggs that are just cooked, overcooked. Everything tastes really good. I think it cooked really well. It smells great, tastes great, looks really nice as far as I'm concerned too. We made a mushroom and cheese omelet with Parmesan cheese, cremini, oyster, and shiitake mushrooms. I hope you enjoyed it. Hey, I appreciate you watching today. Thanks a lot. Don't forget to check out that description box on your way out. Not only does it contain the recipe for this show, but it also has a bunch of groovy links. I have a gourmet seasoning shop on Etsy and also have a cookbook on sale. Those links are down there. Don't forget to check out the playlists I've got down there for how to create a cooking show on YouTube, and also a playlist link for how to improve your channel and help it grow. Don't forget to like this video, leave a comment below. Don't forget to subscribe if you have not done so already, and then make sure you share this video with everyone that you know. Take care of yourself. Thanks a lot for watching. We'll see you next time right here on It's Only Food with Chef John Politte. Bye-bye.